Hello and happy Monday. It is 11 o'clock already. I've been very busy this morning. I went and did a little bit of grocery shopping, and currently we have a lamb roast cooking in the air fryer. I got a really tiny one, but I think it'll do 1 or 2 meals. Tonight I've got to go out to the childcare centre at 6 o'clock and do my CPR. We need to do first aid and CPR every 3 years, and every single year we need to do CPR. So that's all ready. My license expired, so I just paid for that. I just uploaded a heap of videos. I'm getting through all my half-done videos. So I uploaded one about the turf patch outside from start to finish, because I haven't planted any more turf. So I think that was enough for that video. Like some videos that I'm doing sort of in progress, it's time to get them finished up and do a part 2 later or whatever, because I've kind of moved on. But I will finish the projects eventually, do not worry. I also have resin dominoes, which is one that I can finish up this week. I probably won't pour them today. Hopefully I'll pour them tomorrow. I'm pretty busy today and the day is already getting on. And then oh, I still got the cricket one, so I've just got to do a little bit more on that. It's really an ASMR. I don't know how much people are going to like that one, but we're going to throw it up because we've got it. So I did all that paperwork, and I had to do some like invoicing stuff for Anthony as well. We've still got to, I've got to write a quote today or tomorrow. I've just got to figure that out. And then there's a job that he already has that I just had to ring the tenants and try and arrange for him to get there, because he needs their permission. But I made some beaded things over the weekend, and I do have an update on the crochet blanket, the corner to corner with the rainbow mandala and then that funny mill end. So I did a little bit of that on the weekend. So this is a cuff that I did. Ooh, just got a message. No, that's from my partner. So I did it in all different colors. Oh my god, that's what else I have to tell you too. But anyway, it says, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. So I did a little short on the Kandi Barbie YouTube. I don't know why I always just forget what I'm trying to say, if I'm trying to say YouTube or Etsy. This is going to go in the Etsy store, so I have done photos. I've just got to do the listing, and I think I even did a little video too, not the YouTube video, a different video. And I have a longer video of me making this, so I might do that as a YouTube video. That channel is not getting many views at all, but the shorts are getting 1,000 views, so that's really good. But the actual videos are getting like 5, 7. So that's all good. That's pretty normal. And then I made a bunch of stuff last night, which I've put over here. Let's see if I can pick it up. Ooh, it's heavy. Ta-da! I made a bunch of bag charms. So I made mini lizards, and so these are all my clear colored beads. These take no time at all. This is why I really like the bead stuff, because it's really fast compared to crochet. But I have a crochet project that I want to do maybe this week, maybe like at the end of the week, over the weekend, which I'll tell you about, because I've been seeing it on all the crochet channels. But I'll show you this first. Let's just, you know, slow down one thing at a time. And then I did all the opaque beads for the little lizards. So they take, I did 3 in 20 minutes while I was watching through the garden video. So like 6 minutes each. Then we have the axolotls, which I need to sort out in, oh no, these are all the same. So they got the opaque bead with the clear little gills and hands. So this is like what I made in my video that I did post on this channel. So I will link that. We've got all the different colors. They're so fun to make. These took like 20 minutes each. Ta-da! So yeah, we did lots of those. And then now I want to do some more axolotls, but like with a main color and then a complementary color. Whereas this is just like opaque and clear beads. And then we need to get the listings up. So I ran that past ChatGPT. So these should be, I think he said, what did chat say? 15 each because of all the fees in that. And the cuffs should really be 55, but I've got them at 35 just to get started. You know, just to generate some sales. You can always put the price up. What did chat say? Oh, $10 each. 2 for 18, 3 for 25. It's just my light. Good old Temu lights. And then these need to be, I think it said 25, because these have nearly 100 beads in them. So this is like just under 30 beads, and this is like 86 beads, and the beads are 0.08 cents each. So you can see how we can chew through the beads, because these little baggies have 100 in them. So you're really only getting like, you know, maybe 2 or 3 of these out of it. And then this is like 200 beads. So we should chew through the beads, which is good because I have another bead haul, which is another video I've got to film. Okay, so $10 each. I was just looking it up on my ChatGPT. $20 each. I think that's okay. They do take 20 minutes to make. So yeah. So I've been doing that. I think I'm just going to do a lot more of this today. And then we've got to set up the packing station. So I bought all the stuff, like all the shelving. And I still have all the bits and pieces, like the stamps and the bags. I've got a lot of people are sending those beaded type of stuff in the padded bags. I've got just $10 shipping. That way I can do tracked postage. But if I find out that it's a lot cheaper than that, like, because that's up to 3 kilos. So if I find out that it's cheaper than that, because these can be quite heavy, then I will change the shipping. But we'll see. We'll see if we can make some sales. So the crochet project that I was thinking of doing, which I would do in this baby yarn from Aldi and that, is I've been saying drift. I'll find a picture. Drift the octopus. So it's a little realistic octopus done with the blanket yarn. And yeah, I think that'll be a fun time. I'd probably like to make a lot of those. And so I'm going to put all my beaded stuff, like the beaded fidgets, on this Etsy as well. So I think this week, concentrate on getting stuff up for sale. How am I going to sell anything if I don't put it on the internet? So like, yeah, I keep getting distracted by making stuff and starting new hobbies, and we've got to get it up for sale. So that should be priority number 1 this week. My light just went out. It's so annoying. I've got the cord sitting underneath the table, and I think, I don't know. Anyway, oh, also, for funsies, I sorted out this big thing of beads onto my sticky, my sticky board stuck to my other sticky board. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, I sorted out all these beads into, how's it go this way? Alphabets. I just did that in front of the TV. And all the symbols and stuff. So I've done a couple of bracelets. These ones that I did shorts on the Kandi Barbie. And it says, oh my god. So it's like, oh my god, but oh my god. Because that's a Gen Z word. And it's funny. So we've got to get them listed as well. So I made a lot of stuff that we can get listed. And then when we make the drift octopus, we're going to keep that for markets. And so I'm hoping, I'll see how the Etsy shop goes, whether things start selling. And if they do, then we can maybe make another Etsy shop for the plushies. Because I don't think that the plushies will fit into the theme of the beaded stuff. And then the other Etsy shop I already have is for digital educational resources for childcare, which it still makes a sale every now and then, but nothing dramatic. And then yes, so I'm thinking Rabina markets around Christmas time. We'll take all the plushies and we'll try and offload all that stuff because that seems to be doing very well. I noticed that Andre, who was doing the crochet, the little boy doing the crochet, hasn't been there for a couple of weeks, and I think that could be because he has sold out. honestly. So that is very exciting for him, and I think that means that that market is nice and busy. So what to do? Oh, the haul. Okay. So I thought I got all the stuff from Temu, but there is more. I think I went a little bit overboard, but as I said, I'm pretty sure we're going to chew through everything. Let's see if I can get my light back on. Okay, light's back on. Yeah, so I'll film this for the Kandi Barbie YouTube, because why not? I'm probably not going to buy anything more until I use everything. So I bought those mixed packs of beads from Spotlight. Wow. Okay, this was $20. It's all black beads, because I thought you can mix all the colors and the black is the background. So that's good to know. You can get a really good bulk price. I have to work out the price on that if it's 0.084. Then I got the mixed bags of the specialty beads, which we can use, you know, on top of these X's to, you know, do a final decoration on the cuffs. So yeah, that's interesting. Oh, and then remember ages ago when I was doing the beaded fidgets, I got that rainbow pack. So I got another one of those because I thought that was really good. Ooh, I got these small faceted. They are like a diamond shape. And I did use those. Oh, I used those on the bracelet that I gave to Janaea. There's a video up on the Kandi Barbie. It's green and hot pink. So that will be good. I got a massive bag of love hearts. Again, they will be like accents along the top of the cuffs. And, oh, then I got these. These would go well on amigurumi sticks as well. They're just like those other pretty glass ones, but they're just a faceted with a large hole in them. And then I got something for me, some headbands. Jazz up my hair a little bit, especially if I'm wearing it plain like this. Let's have a little look. Ooh, so there's, you get all different colors. So I chose the white pack. There. Ta-da. You jazz up your hair. I used to wear headbands all the time. There's this floral one. They're super comfortable. I will leave the link to this one. The link for the beads will be on Kandi Barbie, because that's where... Ooh, these are beads. Like they move. And you could probably layer these as well if you wanted to. You know? And then we've got... They're very comfortable. You know, sometimes you get these headbands and they're really tight here. So that's good. I think you get like 7. Yeah, there's a lot here. This one. That's good. I can't wait to wear these to work. Because, you know, even though I did my hair, and my hair's looking really good, I cut it again. I still just put it up in a clip. Can't help myself. Ooh, this one has little combs. Ooh. Ooh. I like to push my hair forward like that. You see the little, it's got little teeth on it. The other ones don't. This one also has little teeth. It's just plastic. Yeah, I'm happy with those. Highly recommend. So how many did you get in a set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're pretty cheap too. So I'll leave the link. I really like these ones. Those are probably my favorite. This one's nice too. Okay, so that's the haul. I got to film that video for Kandi Barbie YouTube, and then I'm gonna go check on my roast and get that organized for tonight. And then I think I'm gonna have to take the kids with me tonight. Boo-hoo, but that's okay. They can watch their iPads or play with toys. So yep, I'll see you soon. Okay, Okay, it is 12 o'clock. The lamb roast is finished. I'm just letting that sit and I'm going to cut it up. And I'm cutting up the vegetables. I already put potatoes and carrot to roast for 1 hour, but I will check on it. And then yeah, I'm just cutting up the rest of the carrots to put in the freezer so we can just have them boiled. Then I'll cut this up. I'll probably eat some now because it looks delicious. I've also put the drippings in the fridge so I can separate the fat and hopefully make a gravy. Okay, so I finished cooking the meal for tonight. I separated the fat off of our gravy, but I'll make the gravy when I come home with the girls and feed them and get ready to go back out for 6 o'clock. The childcare is only 10 minutes away, so that's no big deal. I wore my new headband in the video for the Kandi Barbie channel, so that'll be linked down below. Just did my bead haul. It only took 5 minutes, so that was nice and easy. So it's 12:30. We have 1 hour before we need to get the girls. Also, I found a new channel. It's called, let me check. Okay, this is going to be hard to say. It's called Peculiar Ashley. I will put her little thing up here so you can see it and link it down below. So she makes like all creepy little sculpture type things, little small worlds. So I found her through like a little teacup video, which by the way, I have some teacups that I want to overhaul, but we need to finish stuff first. And so yeah, I'm just binge watching that. And we're going to see how many more little beaded charms we get in an hour. I'll show you that and then we'll meet back tomorrow. Hello and welcome to Tuesday. You know what I realized? This week on Friday we get an extra day off. So I'm not sure if I'll film that day, but we probably could. I was just checking my phone, I had a notification. So I've just been out in the garden. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I was really interrupted by Dave chasing Lola. Naughty boy, he's here now. Nibbling on his foot. Okay, I just sat here and talked for like 10 minutes and it wasn't recording. Okay, so I was just really interrupted by Dave chasing Lola. Lola's okay, but you know, he's just been a naughty boy. And there he is. He's on the couch now. Sizzle's here too. As I was saying, I just filmed a garden update. It's 10 o'clock. So I've got the garden update for you in a minute as a little segment, as usual. But we did harvest the broccoli forest. And I'm going to use that tonight on dinner, which is going to be breakfast for dinner. So I use like little Turkish breads. They're like would they be half a foot long? Yeah, they come in like foot longs and then they're cut in half. And then you got to cut them in half again. So I toast them up, I do bacon, eggs, and then I really like to wilt the broccoli pieces and put one of those on top. Sauce, cheese. And then I'm going to make a guacamole because I've got a heap of ripe avocados and I've got tomatoes and I've got onions. So I was thinking, what can I make for dinner that has guacamole in it? So we're going to have breakfast for dinner. I didn't get any footage of our finished dinner last night, but it was delicious and we ate it all because I did not do like an extra green veg. We just did the potatoes, carrots and the meat, and the gravy turned out perfect and we ate it all and it was delicious. So that's the plan for dinner tonight. And then I harvested the cauliflower as well. I'm going to leave a couple of cauliflower in the garden to flower and make seeds, and then we'll have seeds for next year. So here is the garden update segment. Here's the weekly garden update. Okay, so this morning, let's wait for all the doggies to come out. I harvested the broccoli forest and I just trimmed up some of the bigger leaves, but I did notice when I was watering that I missed one. So we're going to chop that off. Oh, that's one that I haven't cut at all yet. But these ones, you can see there's more sprouts coming. Dave, get that lizard. We've got this beautiful poppy going up. Pansy. Frilly one there. Here's all the trimmings from the broccoli forest. The grass is looking much better. I will mow it in the next couple of days. We need to cut these two down because they're not going to sprout anymore. And with these two cauliflowers, I'm going to let them flower because I want the seeds. So we're going to have two for a little bit of diversity. The snow peas we are wanting to seed now. And look, they're going to be huge with lots of seeds in them. They're looking great. So that's just a waiting game now. Whoop, my phone's going. Okay, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted by the phone? So yes, lots and lots of seeds are coming. But we are going to need to plant beans soon. And what we're going to do is either put it on the inside of this frame or the outside. We'll just trim up these plants. So we are getting strawberries. They're very tiny, but look, there's lots. Here's another one. Sometimes you get to pick the tiny ones before you get the bigger ones. So over here we have cabbage and massive cauliflowers, and we do need to pick them today. So we're going to pick them and cut down the plants. And we might also, that almost looks like it's going to flower. We might also keep, we could possibly keep seeds from these two, and then we can still harvest the other two. So let's pick these guys. So that's the garden update for this week. Anything else, I'm putting in a little weekly vlog, which will be posted on the Beck's 100% Organic Garden. So all the links to all the channels and all the videos that I post each week will be in the description. So I just popped into Aldi to get the Turkish bread rolls, and look what they had. They had a few craft things, and I got A4 size cutting mats. You get like, looks like 4. And I'm an idiot because because it was just a small purchase. Like, I just got water, coffee. I saw this. It was only $5. Did I already say that? And it said, do you want a receipt? And I said no. But I can still write it down in my book. So I have a really big cutting mat that I use when I'm making like clothing or cutting out a lot of things that I would probably set up on my little table here. But it's annoying to get out just to cut up my little cricket bits and pieces, which I've got to edit that video today. I've got to finish that one. And often I will use like a cutting board because they're smaller. So yeah, you get 1, 2. Yes, you get 2, but they're double-sided. So it's just an A4 size. So I thought that will be handy. And I actually keep my cutting stuff in the kitchen because I've got so much stuff on my craft table. I often have to cut things in the kitchen, on the kitchen bench. That's where you see me working in that video where I make the cricket things for the girls' labels for their socks and undies drawers. So yeah, I thought that'd be good to have. So I'll just store it out there as well. And if I need little cutting boards, I've got them. So if you're in Australia, check out Aldi. They've got a few craft things. They also have the cricket vinyl, and it's only $5 as well. But I have plenty of vinyl. I am up to my neck in craft supplies at the moment, so I do not need to buy any more. There's plenty of stuff to do plenty of crafting. And Spotlight also has a 50% off sale, which I did not go to because I'm like, I have enough stuff. But speaking of which, I do have an update on that blanket because I didn't show you yesterday. So I ended up rolling the rest of that yarn into balls because it just got into a tangled mess. This, if you remember a few vlogs ago, I had the tadpole yarn. It's a baby yarn, and I tried to use it on booties and the color changes were awful. So I made the rest of it into a corner to corner, which I think looks really beautiful. So that was a whole That's probably half a skein. So I would have liked to get more of this half price because it's reasonably expensive. But I controlled myself because I'm still working on this other big blanket, which I do have yarn for. So that will be the rest of that 100 gram skein. And this is where I'm up to. I just started a new ball. And this is how much of that colorway I've got done. It is ugly, but we're going to put the pretty rainbow on either side, so it'll be fine. So we've stopped increasing on the width, but it still needs a little bit more length. So I'm going to make it the full length of my bed. And then, yeah, leave enough room that I think we start decreasing. Oh, yeah, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, when it's this much, nearly long enough, we will start to decrease on the length and add in. So we'll decrease for 8 rows and then we'll add this on the end and finish up the blanket. So I am doing a video on that one as well. So yeah, that's the update on the blankets, which I didn't show you. So this morning, yesterday I was talking to ChatGPT about how the shorts videos on my Kandi Barbie are doing really well because obviously I can make beaded stuff really quickly, once a day, and do a little short or something like that. And then I was going to do like a compilation of the shorts to make the longer videos. And I said to Chat, look, I'm getting 1,000, 2,000 views on those videos and no subscribers. And so Chat said to me, why don't you put like a little call to action at the end of the short saying, you know, subscribe or go to the Etsy shop or whatever. So I have started doing that on Canva. I'm also going to make one for this channel, a little bit like my end screen, but it'll be for the shorts. So then I can make a bunch of shorts on the things that I'm making. And please subscribe, bexcraftynook.com.au. We still have to make the cute little thing for tallying up all of the garden harvest. So while I was doing the video this morning for the garden channel, I thought I should do like a weekly tally of the stuff that I harvested, but also put the footage into the growing guide for the thing that I grew. So that's all good. And today's job, so I'm going to do all that later. Today's job, we're going to clean up the hallway where I need the packing station. I need to take photos of the products and list them, and then put the things away into boxes. So let's go have a tour of the mess that has accumulated there that we will focus on cleaning up right now. Photos, listings. All right, here is the tour. So we have paint cans multiplying in the hallway. So we're going to move them. We've got all the stuff for the amigurumi sticks. We've got some plushies here that need to go into the boxes that are underneath. These are random bags of random stuff. Stuff that I've already made that needs to be listed and put away. Buttons. Oh, that's part of the fish tank filter. My partner put rubbish here so that he could take it to the bin and never took it to the bin. I said to him, look, it's not far to the door, and then around the corner is the hi Lola. You can't go out, baby, but you can look out the door. We're keeping Lola inside because I don't want her to run away. And you, sir, be nice. Leave her alone. Ah, no, no. You can look, but you can't touch a kitty. So yeah, here's another one. I'm like, it's just around the corner to the bin, friend. And then all this was on top of the fish tank. So we're just gonna get that all sorted and put, David, stop. Put underneath there. The trolleys are still pretty tidy, but some of this stuff is packing things. And I bought this little drawer tower to put the packing stuff. So, and this is also a job that we went to. It's got batteries in it. It's got some clothes. So we're just going to empty that out. Some of Lucy's artwork, which I have a pile for. This is Cricut stuff that I need to cut up into 12-inch squares. Sizzle. She's nice to the cat. Okay, the dogs are nice, but Dave likes to chase Lola. Alright, let's get started. Alright, I'm just going to film some clips. I got rid of the rubbish out of there, put it next to the rubbish bin. Got rid of that big bag because I want to watch the WAR files. So, yeah, this is the tower I got that got it from Kmart. It's got drawers where we can put all the packing stuff. And this is some of the packing things that I already had, the poly mailers and the little things to put on the front for the address. This is a craft supply, so it can go in the trolleys. This will go in a box. And then, yeah, on top is a, you know, A4 sheet holder. And then in here, I got the matching storage organizers for stationery. And I got the matching little, doobie. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and the receipts in there. So I better put that with my other receipts. Shushity shush. What are we even barking at? Look, there's nothing there. What? There's a bird. Okay? Alright, come on. I have to show them that there's nothing there. It's just a birdie. And yeah, I'll meet you back when this section is clean and organized. Alright, I finished my Y-Files episode. Here's how we're looking. I'm thinking of changing this to the packing station and putting the photo booth back over here. So we've got all our stationery, Lucy's rock. We've got some thank you stickers, and we've got crochet related stickers that we can do as little freebies. We've got the stamps and the thing to put on the front. These are the little poly bags that I've got. I mean the bubble bags. We've got chenille bags, whatever you call them, which you can put the candy bracelets into. We've got tissue paper for either crochet stuff or the candy bracelets. And then we've got the larger poly mailers in there. Then over here, we've got all my extra bits and bobs of packaging that we can use. This is for the amigurumi sticks. I got these ones before those ones, and these are just a tiny bit too short. Little backing boards if we do any painted eyes. This is extra. I've got to find its little tower. And then I thought we should wrap some fabric and fiber fill around a cardboard tube to put the bracelets on, the cuffs, so we can make the pictures really pretty. I'm going to get rid of this because it's just getting dirty. So yeah, I think this might be packing station. And then we'll move these back over here and we'll do photo booth over here. So I've just got to get the buckets out from underneath and see what we've got in there, get all the beaded fidgets out, and we'll take those photos to get them up. Look at the adorable cuddle puddle. Okay. Alright, it's about 12:30. I just made a phone call for my partner for a painting job, and I am hungry, so I'm going to have something to eat. Oh, but I did do the keyring, the mermaid keyring photos, so I'll put them here, and after I eat, we will list them. Okay, so I just finished my chicken jibbies for lunch. And before I did that, I quickly finished up this little 10-second, like, little outro thing. And I did that because I thought, oh, I can put that on, like, the 10-second video for the Etsy. And then I realized I'm advertising the Etsy store, which is where they already are. Duh. So I will need to do one for like the YouTube channel. That's what it should say on there. But anyway, I'm not going to do that right now, but I can post up a little TikTok that I made. I could put that on the YouTube channel with that ending. Anyway, we're going to put the listing up now. Hello and welcome to Friday. I didn't end up filming on Wednesday, but I did do some crafting, and we came across a new craft that Charlie insisted that we do and it's paper dragon puppets. So here is a TikTok, and I'll put the credit in the links. So here's a TikTok of what the dragons look like when they're finished.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange?
I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
Hello, everybody.
And then here is the dragons that I drew out for the girls. So I drew the outline and they colored them in, and then I made the puppet with cardboard. So we had this one for Charlie. And so you draw your original sketch, and then you need to draw another sketch which has a bottom drawer and the top. And then you've got to use your light box and flip it to make a mirror, so you've got both sides of your dragon. And then I did one for Lucy, which is this outline. So we got a better bottom and top drawer, but hers didn't get constructed as well. And Lucy's had ears, so there's the ears. And so we've got a little clip of Lucy colouring in her dragon, and then a little clip of Charlie using hers.
I'm the queen of all the villages. This is my evil side. This is my good side. Oh, and by the way, I'm the queen of Arendelle, and I control everyone in this land. And I'll show you my palace. Follow me. This is my palace. It's kind of dirty.
And then I was really good and I got a heap of listings up for my Etsy. So the axolotls are listed, and now I need to do all the little lizards. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. And check out these other videos.